Hey tubers. Yeah, today I'm gonna show you how to package and ship a small engine, motorcycle engine, mini bike engine, whatever. A fellow YouTuber just received a Honda engine that he bought off of eBay for pretty good money, and the guy just seemed like he just threw it in a box and shipped it to him. Came in and it arrived damaged. So what I do is I get a good sized box, oversized box for what you're going to ship, and I wrap it in plastic, and then I use this stuff, this great stuff, expanding foam. It's expensive to do it this way, but I mean, if you're selling stuff on eBay and you're buying stuff on eBay, just people don't want to buy it if it arrives messed up. So I mean, you could add this into your price of your shipping or whatever. It just makes it better for everybody. I mean, you don't want to sell something and have the guy get it and it's junk by the time he gets there. But so I do it this way. I get a box, oversized. I wrap this in plastic. I put a coat of either, I got styrofoam, I've got bubble wrap, bulb. I put a couple, pieces of this down. I use the expanding foam. I spray in the bottom of the box, and while it's still wet, you drop the motor in there on it, so it kind of seals it, locks it in, and then once it expands around the base of the motor, kind of locks it in there a little bit. All right, and I'll show you that in a second. Let me get it started, and I'll show you. But you wrap it in good, a piece of plastic, so the foam doesn't, get into the engine. You don't want that either. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so basically what I do is I just, this stuff's cheap. I mean, you can get it find it in a dumpster for free, and it doesn't weigh anything, so it's not going to add a whole lot to your shipping, and just put some in there, what the hell. Just put some in there, just take up space. So, all right, then oh crap, I didn't. Not very prepared today, but let me open this up. I'll be right back. All right, tubers, make sure you wear gloves, because I use this stuff to insulate parts in my basement, and got it all over my hands, and it made a mess. But I just kind of I do that real quick, and then I grab the motor, set it there, and then I just I'm not very prepared for making this video, but kind of lock it in place with this expanding foam stuff. And let me get that done and I'll be there. I got it all packed around the sides. I mean, I put bubble wrap down in there and newspapers and all that. I didn't want to use all the foam, you know, all around the engine and everything, but I got styrofoam, those sheets all on the sides, packed in bubble wrap, a bunch of newspaper. And remember how I told you to wear those rubber gloves when you're doing it? The straw popped out of the thing while I was squirting it, and I got it all, it shot out, and it's all over it's on the top of my toolbox, and it's sprayed all, not too bad and everything. And then when you're done with the rubber gloves, just throw them in there. What the hell? You know, shit, you could even, look at that, man. Take up space, throw in, I mean, they're aired, you know, so just throw in some of that. What the hell? And then after this sets up a little bit, I got one more can, I'll just top it off, and then I'll close her up and ship it. So that's how I do it. I've never had a complaint. Well, one guy, he complained that it was too hard to unwrap. Well, it's not hard to unwrap. All you do is you slice down the corner of the box, you fold the sides of the box down, and you peel away and you just kind of slice the, you know, or you pull that foam off the sides, so the styrofoam sheets, pull that off. Then there's some bubble wrap in there, you pull that off. And then you get to the engine, you unwrap the engine, you pull the engine out of the plastic bag. I mean, the guy was just complaining. I mean, I think he overpaid for what he wanted, but I mean, you got to control yourself when you're bidding. You don't go crazy bidding on crap, you know. What the heck? I mean, but yeah, another thing is, you know, that blown in insulation that you put in your attics and stuff like that. You can buy a bag of that stuff and just pack it around the sides. You know, it comes in a big brick, and you just kind of pull it apart with your hands and stuff it down in there. There's no reason why you cannot ship a motorcycle or a mini bike engine or whatever and have it arrive at its destination all messed up. I mean, there's no reason for it. It's not that hard to package where it's not gonna, you know, mess up. I mean, just, you know, use common sense. You don't throw it in a box and, you know, oh, there it goes. You know, so, all right, I'm gonna finish this up and I'll give you one last peek when I get it fully, you know, foamed up and everything. Oh crap. I didn't even think of that. Man, look at that. I got more bubble wrap here. I'll throw that on there. I mean, anything to give it a little cushion. What the hell? But I gotta let this foam sit up. And you don't have to encase it. Just kind of, it can have all kinds of nooks and crannies. That even helps. So, you know, it doesn't have to be one brick of this expanding foam. Just spray it in there and let it sit a minute and spray some more. It could have nooks and crannies, just like the old English muffin, you know. And, you know, give it a little cushion. So, all right, tubes. I'm going to finish this, pack this thing up, get it sealed up, and I got to ship it tomorrow. All right, I'll come back for one last peek at it when I button it up. Okay, and then, you know, you throw in anything you want on top of there, and I don't know, I just topped it off. You know, I had a little bit left over in another can, and I just filled it up. But it's always a good idea to, put the address that that you're sending it to, and your return address inside the box. Just how UPS drivers and FedEx drivers, they'll fill gold, kick it to your porch if they can. So I always do that. I always put the address inside the box, and that way if it does get broke open or the label gets ripped off or something like that, they have some kind of idea where it's going. Yeah, I mean, you've probably all seen the old UPS driver videos on YouTube and everything of people with their security cameras. The driver pulls up, and instead of walking to the porch, he just field goals it, kicks it right to the porch, or gives it the old Hail Mary, and it lands somewhere near the porch. But all right, so I'm gonna wrap this thing up. To the person that this thing is going to, here you go. And I'm including a couple of my stickers and a little note inside this envelope in here. If you could send me a couple stickers back, or maybe even throw in a t-shirt or something. This is gonna that spray foam and this big ass box here, that ain't gonna be cheap to send. So, and I know yours will be cheaper, but yeah, if you could, you could. If you can't, you can't. But yeah, I'd like a couple stickers. I mean, I've got a couple in that envelope for you. And so be careful when you attack the box. Pull out that envelope before you go hog crazy on it. Right, so I'm gonna take this down to, it's gonna be FedEx, because I just don't like UPS. They've screwed me over a couple times. So, but this is how you package something that's breakable, or like an engine or minibike engine, motorcycle engine, and that way it doesn't get thrown through the side of the box, and the shift forks get poked through the side of the other side of the engine, and the whatever breaks off or whatever. But I've never had a problem like this. So okay, all right, tubers. And person, I'm gonna put this in tomorrow, so I'll send you a tracking number on it, and hopefully you can get that off to me as soon as you can. All right, tubers. 2, 3 fun flash, and I'm out of here. I gotta do that plow attachment. I gotta pull the rear end and seat and the tires off of that thing so I can get rid of it. I just got a bunch of crap I gotta do. So, all right, bye.